Hello, everybody. How come got the Aston DBX707 behind? Oh, no, that's not 707, right? That's the new
That's the new. No, they do away with the name 707 because they cancelled the 550.
DBX550. So no more 550 already, lah, the normal one.
So used to be just DBX and then DBX707. But then when the 707 came out, internally they termed the normal one as DBX 550 lah, because that's 550 horsepower ma. So now they canceled the 550, so the 707 became, the name just become DBX. Then they revived the S moniker. So this is now called DBXS.
Oh, hence the red color lip down there, everything.
Yeah, it like 40 carbon roof, magnesium wheels, titanium exhaust, safe like 43 kg, high con. Hello. And what else? Something like that last. And then the horsepower increased also, it became the DBXS.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. How are you, Con?
I'm good. How are you? How's everybody?
I'm all right.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Wow, Thomas, nice background, man.
Happy belated birthday.
I'm trying different background.
So, Con, you are 41.
41, yes.
Wow.
Lights, man.
41.
Yeah.
For silly.
Okay. Good evening to people who came in. You all saw my name there. 7th of June, we're planning a gathering.
7th of June, what's happening?
Well, I say mark your calendars first.
Okay.
A gathering with activities.
Oh, nice.
What kind of activities?
Fun activities.
Legal or illegal activities?
Legal. Then got a lot of food. No lah, food trucks or something like that lah. And 7th of June. Mark your calendars first. It's an evening event though.
Oh, nice. Evening
Yeah.
for me.
So it's not hot lah. Yeah. Planning a big gathering like that lor. Long time didn't do big gathering.
Yeah, man. Hi, Kendrick. Hi, Johnny.
I know Thomas is like, oh, big gathering. Oh.
What?
But usual lah, when a lot of people come, you still mix with your own small group one ma. It's just we just want to see cars, not people.
Yeah. Okay, come. Let's see. Question.
Okay, the first one.
A7, 50K, 70K, 2011, 2014. And Volvo S60, S90. Oh, yo, 80K already now. Walao. Passat.
What?
At
Wow.
B8. What would you pick?
S90.
Wow, actually
Even
S90
it's a hybrid.
Should be.
is definitely a hybrid.
Maintenance.
Who changed the
parts?
his second or his follow-up typing. He's never bought a Continental car.
Okay. I think the Passat probably is the friendliest, right? This Gen Passat should be okay already, the B8, right?
Yeah.
Same-ish lah.
The B8, I think.
B8 is more stable lah.
Yeah, after all that nonsense DSG stuff and the.
But I think B8 you can get for 50K is thereabouts lah.
Get the 2.0 lah, bro.
You know what's funny? Even though Passat is more stable in B8, right? I hear more about it than S90. I never heard people say S90 got issue.
That's true.
But S90 is a hybrid.
Yeah.
So once it gets old, I don't think the battery will go, because we've never heard Volvo batteries go. I mean, I know a lot of Volvo owners still having their hybrid Volvos from 2016, 2017 without the E-Rat or the inverter going out. But I also know people with the inverter going out. And when the inverter goes out, it's more than 20,000. So what Thomas said would be good. Either the Passat B8 or the A4 B8, no lah. Passat B8 lah. Passat B8 because there aren't many expensive things inside the car. Put it that way. So yeah. If you want a European car driving experience, easier on your wallet amongst these, probably the Passat. But if you found an S90 T5, then I definitely will go for the S90 T5.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The engine is pretty bulletproof.
Question here for Bobby. Proton emas. Emas 7.
The thing is, an EV has nothing to fix. Okay, the spare part issue was earlier on when the X70, X50 was so popular that time they couldn't keep up with it. Now, I don't hear people complaining about spare parts on X50, X70 anymore. As for the emas, it's an EV.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to replace. Yeah. Lor. I just wanted to add, I saw he commented again just now that all auto. Oh yeah, I see this post from Proton. They have a new warehouse. This one in Sabah. The Volvo T5 engine block, right? Because at time Volvo don't have a lot of money, so they developed one engine block to be used for diesel and petrol. So for those who know, diesels are extremely high compression, and they require a much stronger engine block. So if the engine block can tahan diesel, for petrol is easy peasy.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bulletproof. Never heard. It's amazing that Volvo came out with an engine with turbocharger, supercharger, and hybrid, and then not much of problem happened with the engine.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Consumption is not low. I would say fuel consumption wise, amongst the European 2 liters, the Volvo 2 liter is the highest.
Yep.
Consumption is the highest. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
This one we noticed that it's probably higher, but
it's higher than BMW. Yeah. Depending on how you drive.
Yeah, but that's a trade-off lah, right? For such an engine development.
Yeah.
Come, what's this? Okay. 2014 E50 250 Coupe.
Buy.
Reliable.
Difficult car to maintain. That's the one that he likes a lot.
Oh yeah. Reliable.
Still running the 250 is turbocharged, not the supercharger.
E250 is the 1.8 turbo.
Wow, look at this. Satria GTI.
Wow.
Sanhaimo.
Okay lah.
Not bad.
Go for it, bro.
Go for it. But this
don't
is a car
by the roadside though.
Yes.
When you go eat mama, you park the car next to your chair where you sit, and then you tie your leg to the rims so that nothing will happen, right?
Yeah. Today you buy, tomorrow get stolen.
Yeah.
And then insurance don't pay you.
At home, at your condo. Oh, welcome my new Satria. Then next day come down, Satria.
2001, more than 20 years old, third-party insurance. So today you buy, tomorrow stolen, and then insurance pay you nothing.
Don't park this car where you can't see it.
Why the headlight came from some old Wira way?
No, I think maybe he go and tint it lah.
That's ugly.
It's ugly, yeah. The signal light is not supposed to be.
Oh my god. That is so yucks.
It's like
JDV has a Gen 2 for sale.
Hey, it's so funny with the lights. Look like light infection like that way.
Yeah, damn ugly.
Okay, come. E90 325i 2015. Any specific year to look out for? Alternatives.
The newest one you can get.
Yeah,
Just get the newest one you can get.
nice car though. Buy.
Bye.
Okay. What's that? How much?
These are 2008 cars.
Wow.
But even now, a 2012 car, right, is about 24, 25 like that max.
Wow. Young crying looking at the prices.
Young like his.
Chiang, I think 2012 would be
Young crying. Young.
not that
Young, where's Young? You know, don't camera already. Smart already, the guy.
We can't throw him in.
Yeah, smart already, guy.
Fucker.
Okay, come. Let's see. What other questions do we have? Okay, wait, this one. Bobby and team looking to get GR Yaris dream car. Thoughts on that car?
for it.
Buy. Damn cheap now. How much are now? Damn cheap.
190.
Every people thought they buy for investment or for yeah. Cool.
Yao Mo, Walao eh.
1.6, 170. Okay, the 1.5 is the one without turbo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fucker Toyota, really. You launch a legendary car, then you launch one that looks the same, calls it the same name with a 1.5 and a bugger. This one they really just did it for posers to buy, you know. Like, I call it GR Yaris also, then fucked up.
But yeah, I mean it's automatic.
Yeah, with the badge and everything in, you know. It's like, what the heck?
Wow, Toyota really no qualms to squeeze the badge, man.
No, they just want to not milk lah. They want to amortize because it's a unique body, ma.
Yeah.
Right? They freaking don't care. They just, and then the thing is, they still call it GR Yaris. Yeah, you know, yeah, they should call it like a more subtle name, right? Like Gazoo Yaris. Then okay lah, Gazoo Yaris, right?
Yeah.
How is Gazoo Racing Yaris?
1.5 good lah.
Exact same body.
Yeah, exactly same body with a slanted roof at the back. Walao. Anyway, buy lah 170k GR Yaris.
This is now a good price for the car, I feel.
Yeah.
350 when it's launched is, I don't know, like, yeah.
Yeah, 170 is a very, very reasonable price.
It's an extremely fun car to drive.
Yeah.
Fun manual hatchback sedan. My max budget 70k, 80k. If you're buying cash, or maybe you can still take low 2016, maybe you can get a Magan. A Magan. I think you can get for 70, 80k. You can get a Magan. Yeah.
The one that you had last time is not that price yet. Right?
No. That one's still 280. No, 180 to 200 around there. Yeah.
70, 80k. Yeah.
Yeah.
What other suggestions you have? Must be manual.
If it's loan, don't have.
Don't have.
But if you cash, you can buy 70, 80k. I think that's a pretty. I mean, it's as good as it gets.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, come. Next, BMW extended warranty.
Mine suggests GT86, but the one also not available for loan. And still can.
Yeah, but a bit more expensive, no?
Yeah. We got 2012.
Interesting. Okay, let's assume they're both the same price and they're both manuals. Which one would you get, the Magan or the GT86?
Very, very good question.
I used to answer Magan, but now probably I might answer GT86.
Yeah, I think I'll go GT86 also. Oh, actually, right? I just cut something. Actually, for less than this, you can get a Focus ST.
Not
Focus ST. Less than.
You can find one.
Then the maintenance they 60.
I know of 3 units on sale.
Focus ST. Okay. Okay, Con, the problem is this. 2013 or 14 Toyota, you still can get a loan.
Ford out of
dream about it.
Out of the
no
question.
banks will loan you on a Ford.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You go near 10 years, so they don't want to loan you already. Toyota, you over 10 years, they still loan you. They still give you a loan.
True. Toyota, Mercedes, yes.
Toyota, Mercedes, BMW,
Mm.
usually you can still get a loan, even if it's 10 or 11 years old. Popular cars.
But it looks good.
Right.
Damn.
What? The Focus ST?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you thinking? Your
No, I won't
face.
buy lah, bro. But I mean, look at that. Actually, quite a looker. But look at the rear seats. What the heck, man?
Fiesta ST 2015.
The rear seat is as spacious as the 86 rear seat. Yeah,
Completely useless rear seats.
Yeah, useless way. The
Might as well
Focus
just
rear
like
seat.
don't have the rear seats. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, you might as well just weld the doors together.
I mean, I didn't
Right.
spend a lot of time in this, but I mean, for people who drive it, they all speak so
useless.
highly of this car.
Yeah, I might as well get an 86.
Yeah. Anyways, come.
But I do like the car though.
Yeah. Okay. Extended warranty after 5 years. Wing it or do outside better.
How much is the package and how
Yeah,
long?
bro. How much is it? NOC. Why don't you tell us how much it is so we know how to judge?
You see, for people like us, 100% we will say, or we will do it ourselves, we'll fix it outside. But for those of you who are not that, inclined with all this knowledge, you feel more at ease with the official extended warranty, then you go with it, lor.
Yeah.
And it helps you when you want to sell your car.
Yes.
Because you can tell people that I never service outside. I only service in BMW. I have the extended warranty, the official extended warranty. It helps a lot. Yeah. So if you can afford the extended warranty, you think it's worth it, then you go ahead.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, this one is Tweezy asking this question. Now we can't answer for him because we don't know that. But would you go for Mark 7 Golf GTI with 88,000 mileage for 70K?
GTI.
10-year-old.
It doesn't sound like a bad price to me, but what's the going rate?
In this time and age,
I guess
200, a 10-year-old 200 horsepower car suddenly feels very expensive at 85K. But that's the market rate. That's the going rate.
70,000.
Muda, all I see is 80K.
Yeah, I mean, you must still remember the parts are still, you pay, a Golf GTI parts I think that's the only thing I'll be concerned about. But otherwise, I guess if it's my only car, and what's the worst that can happen? You'll drop down to 50K after 2 years.
Can I ask a question? Back then when it's new, 2015, that time, right? The Golf GTI is what, 220,000?
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
Right? And then the 328i is 300,000.
Yep.
But now used, 2015 used, right? Both are the same price. So the 328i, you have 245 horsepower.
Correct. Yes.
And it's rear-wheel drive. And it's a BMW. Okay, let's not talk about 328i. 330i, same price, 2015.
Oh, wow.
87,000.
Wow, very worth it. That one very, very
So
now you're tipping the scales a lot.
Yeah,
330i.
I will go with the BMW 330i. It's I mean, I know Golf GTI is legendary, blah blah blah, but in front of a 330i,
It smells
to me,
right?
there's no comparison.
Yeah.
It's a performance variant of a lower segment car, but now the used prices is the same as a 330i, which is superior in every way. 330i, 252 horsepower at stock.
Yeah.
One simple tune, you get 310, 320 easily.
Okay, but let's even put it in stock, right? I think one car can live longer with you. And another way to look at it is if you take either of this car to Enduro, which one would you drive to Enduro?
Oh yeah, definitely the 3 Series.
Right? I would definitely
Yeah.
enjoy none so much more, you know, the street.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's done. Tweezy, you got the idea, you got the answer, right?
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah. And I actually, you know what? One more last thing. I think that secondhand selling the 330i will be easier than selling secondhand Golf GTI.
Yes. Yes.
It's more liquid.
Definitely.
And third hand or whatever, more liquid after that. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Beyond Yo, asking, should I get 110,000 Mazda CX-5 2.5 turbo with, you know lah, this one you always say the brakes are not good one. Okay. What alternative on that price range?
It's the turbo variant. It's not the
Well,
2.5 turbo. Upgrade the brakes first before you do anything, right?
the 2.5 turbo is a hilarious car to drive, lah. I would say that.
I enjoy the 2.5 NA more. But I understand people who want the turbo. You know, you have the speed, power, and all that.
The speed is unreal, man. The speed of this turbo is unreal.
It's fast lah, but it's slower than
Yes,
German
Jiang,
2-liter
you're
turbo.
right. I was looking for it. Go for the Santa Fe.
Bro,
Yeah.
for the wife, bro. Look at his question for the wife.
Exactly, but it's not bad.
Bro, woman and Hyundai don't mix.
But actually, right, you come
In
to
Malaysia.
for the wife,
They back.
No, they will file a divorce.
but hey, actually, I want to interject. The 2.5 turbo for the wife is a hazardous car.
Well, okay. Sorry.
They back.
No, it's really not bad, the Santa Fe, but the wife will look so different stepping out from a Santa Fe versus the CX-5, bro. I tell you, you buy a CX-5 for your wife, right? She will still put makeup, she will still dress up nicely, especially a red CX-5. You know, she will still, put some effort to make herself pretty and all that. You buy her Santa Fe, straight she become a min po. Like she give up, give up makeup, give up nice dress. You know, she wear those grandma underwear and all that. She fucking give up already. Like.
She walked out of the car and people look at her and think, confirm this guy has this.
She saw the car and said, okay, that's how my husband sees me. Okay, wear the wear the grandmother bra, grandmother underwear. Wow, you see her undress you. You see her undress you.
No, until she wear the black pants, with the gutter one.
You know what's funny? You know those grandma underwears? What color would you call it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take a break.
I will call it matte rose gold.
What? What?
I'm taking a break.
Okay. Sorry. You know, Thomas is a very visual person. Okay. Thank you. Who suggested the Lexus NX? Who did that? Good job. Good job to the person. Thank you, Chris Chuang. Yes, for the person who asked about the CX-5, I tell you, you buy your wife a Lexus NX for less money. Don't care if it's older. An older Lexus will outlast a newer Mazda. Okay? Guaranteed. You can have the Lexus older than the Mazda by 7 years, 8 years. It will still outlast the Mazda. I love Mazdas, by the way. I love driving the CX-5. I myself will buy the CX-5 over the NX because I like the handling of the Mazda CX-5. But for women, I tell you, women's mindset, they look at logo, they look at brand, they look at, no matter how comfortable the hotel room of don't know what, hotel Kayangan Kajang, no matter how nice the room is, versus you bring her to stay at the cheapest room in some Hyatt hotel, she will post the Hyatt hotel on her IG, not your hotel Kayangan Kajang. Okay, understand that. woman's mindset. So you buy her a Lexus NX 200, she will wear very sexy underwear for you. Okay.
Not the
Yeah.
matte rose gold.
Yeah, not the matte rose gold.
Oh my.
No, really, I have visual of those grandma underwear. And I was like, suddenly I wonder, what's the color called? And then suddenly my wife's MacBook Air is in front of me. It is matte rose gold. So I was like, hey, it sort of looks like this color. Sorry for that, guys. Sorry for people who are very visual. Okay. Whew. I love you, Danny Chai. I love you. I love you.
812.
I used to answer 812. Now I'm more inclined to answer SVJ.
Why?
Okay. How do I put it? I personally love the 812 more, but I'm not sure if people who have this budget want to buy this type of car, right? Hey, don't forget it's SVJ, bro.
Yeah.
SVJ. SVJ is the special edition, blah blah. Yeah. There's just way more drama with Aventadors.
Yeah.
And when you have a SVJ in a Lamborghini gathering, people gather around you. When you bring an 812 to a Ferrari gathering, right, you are lonely.
I think it depends what you want, right? You want, super spicy curry mee, eat until you like, or you want the nicely balanced Penang curry mee.
I agree, but people who buy these cars, right, usually they won't drive it often. Like fucking, you see, you can open your door and roll it. Well, that's epic shit, way, right? Anyway, yeah. So you look at the Aventador. The thing is, right, Thomas, the Aventador, right, you can park next to a Pagani. You don't lose out in any way, right? Drama wise. Then the 812 suddenly become passenger car like Aston like that. Like,
okay.
Yeah, but the 812 is easier ingress, egress, more practical form factor. The SVJ, don't need SVJ lah, just normal Aventador also you cannot see behind one. You cannot side parking cannot, reverse park cannot.
I tell you a story of a SVJ owner.
Okay.
During MCO, just slightly open up into service mark. Then he decided, oh yeah, I locked down in JB so long, so he drive all the way to KL to go and service his car. Then when he reached Malacca, he called his driver to bring the Alfa. Then he drive the Alfa to KL.
Cannot tahan
the SVJ. Okay. And then shortly after, he sold the SVJ for profit. Which is not all too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have the analogy. You buy the SVJ now, you can still sell it and you still can buy the 812. You buy the 812 now, maybe when you sell it, you don't have enough money to buy the SVJ.
But just look at that. The SVJ is on the right side and the 812 is the left side, right? Look at how strikingly different it is. Like the 812 is like so muted, right? Even color, right?
But the 812 just experienced a massive depreciation over 1.5 years. Suddenly, the whole market collapsed. It dropped 1 million in less than 2 years.
I don't think it's that desirable. It's not. I mean, you're right. People buy this car, they want the drama. That's one thing Aventador do so well.
Oh yes,
drama, right? Yeah.
Oh yes.
I hate the car. Every time I drive it, for the first 5 minutes, I'm laughing like an idiot.
Yeah.
Mode, pull the pedal, the car jerk. You rev the car. Like, wow. After a while, I'm like, I don't know where the front wheel is pointing.
It's damn tiring to drive.
You have to drive it like, okay, the way to drive the Aventador is like a Golf GTI or Golf R. You brake, you turn, then you throttle. Oh, you brake, you turn, you throttle.
Yeah. So I
But-
salute people who can slide an Aventador.
Yeah, but
Mm.
that's the Aventador experience. Nothing. There's something right. Nothing. There's no supercar that can replicate this hardcore, dramatic supercar experience.
Yeah, man.
812. Wow, I've never driven one, but I can imagine it's like smooth.
I cannot believe. Okay, the SVJ is 1 million more than the 812 now, lah.
Right?
812 used to hold at 2.5 million for a long time.
2.2, 2.5, right?
Oh, suddenly in 1 year, 1.6. Whereas the SVJ is still the high 2 millions.
Can you imagine the Aventador was conceptualized in 2012, right? The original.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Until today, right? You won't even doubt that it's a car that was made today. You would think it's done something made today, right?
Yeah.
Amazing design. I mean, whoever designed it, I don't know who the name is, but
Nice.
amazing.
It's nice.
It is amazing. I hate the car, but I have so much respect to this Aventador. What a success.
Okay, so the both of us will suggest you to buy Aventador, but both of us will buy the 812.
Okay, is the M235i okay? I think it's referring to the 2-liter. Okay. Actually wanted a B58, go for M340i, need to sell my Mazda 6. Okay. I don't know. I don't think the 2-liter. Oh, sorry.
But this is N55 though. This
Yeah, it's N55.
what you want is the M240i if you're looking at B58. But yeah, Thomas is right. He could also be meaning the no. Now
Okay.
the new
If
M2
I have to pick a car for weekend drive between the M235i and the M340i, 235i and 340i, I'll pick the M235i.
Me too.
It's more tail happy. It's more fun to drive. The M340i is like fast as hell, but then after a while you get like,
Yeah.
right. Benjamin, this is a tip for you as an ex M235i owner. It's very difficult to find a car with like LSD, but if you can, that'd be great. If not, spend a bit of money and then do it. Or I don't know whether you can get this price or not for this one. Yeah, you can look for this one also.
Oh, this one cannot challenge lah. This one.
But the M235i is very cheap now, bro.
Yes, 140,000.
Yeah, so Benjamin, for me, I would suggest you to go with the M235i and keep your Mazda 6. Because on the extremities of both different drivetrain, both cars you can have more fun than the M340i. If you understand what I mean, the M340i is a lot more powerful, but it's a compromise package. It's 4-wheel drive, it's BMW, it can go faster than both cars. But if you explore the extremities of what it is, right, the M340i to me is not as nice to drive as the 330i because of the 4-wheel drive system.
Now he clarified. He's now referring to the 235i 3.0. So yeah.
Yeah, so N55 is reliable, but a lot of owners would whack it lah. You if the car looks stock, then you check the air intake whether it's already cracked lah. Thomas don't know replace how many.
It's the charge pipe.
The charge pipe. If you are someone who always, European cars, you press towards the end, then you have a little button to tekan one. If you are that type of driver, that thing will break very quick.
Yeah, but otherwise it's a great car. If you have the money, I would definitely mod an LSD in it. But yeah, man, go for
If
it.
you're the sliding type lah, if you're not, then
I mean, even with the open diff, it's quite hairy when it slides, but can manage quite hairy. Yeah.
It's always nice to have a daily like a Mazda 6 Monday to Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday you have your weekend that feels different, and then the car is smaller, lighter, cooler, 2-door, and then you go and enjoy your drive versus having just one M340i. Anything happen on Saturday, Sunday, then Monday you can't go to work. All right. So
the M235 got a sense of danger a bit when you drive it, whereas the M340i feels like I got you, bro. right?
Yeah.
You go
Yeah.
all out, I'm here to help you,
Yeah.
right? So I think that quality makes it a more fun car to have. That you have to tame the car as you go, you know.
Yeah. I just, when I was at the roundabout at Proton there, I almost full lock the steering, I throttle, and I'm reminded of Audis. It's like, this behavior is not the same, you know. Okay. Well,
But
look at it, man.
I do miss the car. I mean, it's the
Oh.
car I drove for Enduro lah, right? Benjamin, from an M235i owner to you, go get it. Good car, good car. Right.
You know what, Thomas? After seeing
But
so
let me tell
many
you something
white,
though.
sorry,
Let me tell
you
you something
say,
though. Even if you drive an M235i, you will get lapped and passed by a 640i on Genting.
yeah, that time you still new to Genting, man.
It's not driving Genting, you know, bro. Con. Then, after the roundabout, then kena one grey color.
Oh, the time still grey.
Convertible.
Bro, that time different.
Damn fast way. I had to let it pass.
You, that time I'm fucking veteran way compared to you, right?
You got the
but
time to
now,
wave from all. Hey, got time to wave and drive. Tapau.
oh well, yeah.
Bang.
Very okay.
Okay kah?
Sangat okay. Beli saja, jangan risau.
Okay.
Kereta yang sedap.
Okay, good evening. Thoughts on i5? German EV. Okay, this one probably Bobby's ballpark. You've driven the i5.
Yes, I've driven it. It is fucking ugly and it is fucking comfortable. It is okay. I would say I've driven BMW, Audi, BM, and Mercedes EVs. The only ones that are impressive are the ones from BMW so far. It drives well. It is unnecessarily huge, inconveniently huge.
Yep.
Okay, it is a massive car, but inside it is not that much larger than the G30, but somehow they just bloated the car very, very big. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Second thing, I hate the infotainment system. If you use your fingers, it's annoying to find things on the screen. But I noticed the voice activation is pretty impressive. What impresses me the most, the first thing is I was with my wife in the car. Both of us are using Samsungs. So I got very frustrated just trying to find where to pair our phones. All right. It is that difficult to use. The infotainment system of the new iDrive is freaking annoying. But I was suddenly reminded of a YouTube comment. Bobby, have you tried the voice activation? So I just, I pressed a button and then I said, Bluetooth pairing. I tell you, less than 3 seconds after I mentioned Bluetooth pairing, both our Samsung phones pop up with a BMW logo. And then we just press OK and both our phones are in at the same time.
Not bad.
It's freaking amazing. Software dependability, I would say the German software is still very, very stable, even though BMW sort of cock up their whole UI.
Yeah, the UI.
Okay. So, ugly, to my eyes, it's ugly. If to your eyes it's not ugly, you go ahead. Okay. And then frustrating UI. But other than that, the car is supremely comfortable. It is as comfortable. I'm not exaggerating here. It is as comfortable as the Rolls-Royce Spectre I drove.
You serious?
Yes, the i5 and i7 very near to the Rolls-Royce
Probably not
Spectre.
the soundproofing everything, but in terms of the right
The
quality.
soundproofing is also very impressive, bro. The soundproofing is very impressive. The way it isolates the bad roads and all that, right, is crazy good. So it is a very, very nicely executed car, just not very well designed to my eyes. So if you ask me whether to buy or not, I say it's a go ahead, even though the moment I think that, I'm going to see one more on the road,
You know, I was driving to go somewhere, right? There was only a 520D. I was like, oh, ugly.
Until today I still cannot tahan how they can go from the most beautiful 5 Series suddenly to become this.
Yeah.
But anyway, so if you're thinking of buying it, go ahead, man. The crazy discounts now is crazy. The discounts they are throwing now is crazy. So for the size of the car, for the drive of the car, for the comfort of the car, EV drivetrain, everything, BMW has done really, really well.
Okay,
Okay.
on the answer to Khairul Anwar. Okay.
Oh, nice car.
Congratulations. Let me tell you something. I was driving with my friend. He's probably watching a live show right now. Anyways, you're driving with a friend to Mae Hon Son. We did our enduro trip. And then I also did our Koh Samui trip with our friend who has the 408.
Mm.
And when we tried to get into the ferry, I tell you something funny. Sorry, hey, my cat, stupid. Okay, anyways, the ferry guy wouldn't let him in because they thought the car was an EV. Right.
So they don't allow EVs on the ferry. Interesting.
This ferry, you have to pay for EV price or whatever lah. So, anyways,
Ah,
then we had to convince. The owner had to convince the guy on duty and the manager on duty that it's not an EV. Never mind. We crossed the border. We crossed the ferry. We got to the mall, and we were allowed to park in supercar parking because it looks so good.
amazing.
Supercar parking, right? Never mind. After that, right, we went to the hotel. Then someone said, Ferrari.
Puro sangue.
But I kid you not. When my friend asked me to pick up his car from Expel because he did his windscreen protection and BPF, it was parked next to a Lamborghini Urus, like literally side by side.
It's prettier than the Urus.
My eyes went to the 408.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
prettier than the Urus.
So I call it the Peugeot Le Rouge.
Okay, about the jerk at low speed, it's only first gear.
Yeah.
First gear, okay, it's not a crazy jerk. Remember this, Zyrul? I'm a motoring journalist, right? So I can sense every small little thing in the car. So to me, a 8-speed torque converter is not supposed to jerk because we have driven many 8-speed torque converter ICE gearbox cars. So this is a matter of tuning. So first gear, there is a little bit of jerk, but after that, after the initial roll off, nothing else. And this gearbox is indestructible. All right, this is an indestructible gearbox. So you go ahead and buy it, man. It's a fantastic car. The 408 is a fantastic car. The handling of that car is so good. Suspension, composure, comfort, pliancy, very, very good. I drove it downhill from Genting and I absolutely enjoy it because it can fly over speed bumps. I can just fly over whatever speed bumps. You know, it's so nice.
It's such an accomplished car. I mean, I've driven it, I sat in it multiple times. And then it's such an accomplished car. And then Baldwin, who's here, he owns the 408. His economy is crazy good. He can keep up with a Spider, no problem. Can keep up with a JCW with 300 horsepower, no problem. Right? Also, yeah. Congratulations, whoever buys the 408. Right? Congratulations, Zyrul, for your Peugeot Le Rouge. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Levoque 2021 or CLA shooting brake 2021? 2021 is the new gen or the previous gen?
Previous gen.
Huh?
New gen, new.
Oh,
Sure not.
Yes, I'm sure.
If it's new, then previous
One is like Lala Zai.
CLA got shooting brake, man.
or new
is
gen
Lala
don't have
Zai.
shooting brake or
One Lala Zai, one Gold Cup Lala Zai.
yeah, this one hard to pick.
One is the
got shooting brake,
one is the Taman Desa Lala Zai. The other one is the The Bangsa South Lala Zai.
Wait, Thomas, I'm trying to figure out 2021 is which generation.
Is this one, bro? Is the one Chiang just showed?
Sure. Ah. How come he's comparing to?
Oh yeah, the current gen has been around. This gen has been 2019. Funny.
Oh, okay. Then buy the 2021 CLA shooting brake law. Yeah, Lavok is still the same shit from almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks, Zyro.
Thank you, Zyro. Thank you so much for donating. I never thought receiving 9 ringgit 90 cents is so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, CLA is nice. Wow, another one. Thank you, Tim Hian. Okay, let's bump his question up.
Wow, AUDs.
What do you think of a 2013, 2015 Lexus IS250 to a BMW 428i? Okay, how do I put this? Okay, 100% the Lexus will be more reliable. That is not something that needs to argue at all. And the interior won't degrade over time. That means it's a 10-year-old Lexus interior. You go inside, it looks just as is 10 years ago. Compared to a BMW, you will see a lot of stuff going off already. All right, a lot of stuff start falling off. Some of the legends on the aircon control buttons, you know, the logos, you call logos, but it's actually called legends.
Yeah.
That means the wording imprinted on the buttons would have gone off. Yeah, this kind of thing is common for a 10-year-old BMW. Okay,
Especially the F series.
but it's a very easy fix. It may look unappealing, but it's a very, very easy fix on these things. All right. Despite knowing all this, I suspect all three of us will pick the BMW over the Lexus. Right, all three of us. The 428i Coupe or Grand Coupe has more rear leg room than the IS. Okay, even if it's Coupe, even if it's the 2-door 4 Series Coupe, right, you still have more rear leg room than the Lexus IS.
The Lexus IS is a very tight package.
It's very tight. So it depends what you want. You want a car that you just drive, reliable, luxurious, nice to drive, decent power, and indestructible, you go with the Lexus. If you are those who really want to explore handling, you want your car to be enjoyable to drive, then definitely the 4 Series. But I suspect the three of us here will pick the BMW over the Lexus and live with the higher maintenance cost. Yeah. Okay, so we knowingly pick the less better car. The better car here is definitely the Lexus. All right. Hope I answered your question. If you have any further questions, thank you. You can ask again because your exchange rate is ×3. Okay. Oh, thank you, Zaino. Okay, wow, this one, I guess I'm the person to answer this.
The black one, right?
Yogi Saran, first thing. Okay, mine is a 2014 RS6. Okay, first thing I want to clarify because I'm a serial Audi owner. So I've owned a 1997 A4 1.8 turbo, which breaks down a lot. And then I have my 2009 Audi S4, break down less. I think only one time when the power steering stopped giving me power. So it suddenly become a freaking heavy steering while I'm driving in my S4 2009. But I also haven't broken down once compared to the 2-liter, 1.8-liter Audis that breaks down a lot. My RS6 also never broke down. But, okay, one time I was chasing Thomas until my water hose burst.
No. You were in front. You didn't
I'm
chase. You were in front.
I'm being chased. And my water hose gave way. But that one is small issue, but you're not supposed to drive it. And other than that, I've never broken down. Okay, that's the caveat. But Maintenance is not cheap on the RS6. Now, granted, I am now in a different income bracket compared to I was when I was in my 2009 Audi S4. When I was in my 2009 Audi S4, a lot of things can wait on, right? I feel it, I see it, but I know my car. I know it will do the journey. But when I own my RS6, I'm of a different income already, so I incurred a lot of expenses that my workshop told me, hey, I spotted this. Then I say change, right? I spotted this, change. I spotted this, change. So I'm using it in that manner of anything you spot, I will spend money, I will throw money at it, which is not the right way actually to buy a used car. So don't try to use money to turn your 2013 RS6 into a 2023 RS6. It will cost you a bomb of money. Okay, that's the most important thing. So now come back to the car. It's very enjoyable. It's ultra fast. Okay, it is crazy, comfortable as well, practical as well. I've done Mei Hong Son journey, blah blah, and all that, back and all that. Okay, so first thing you do, change all the fluids when you buy the car. Every single fluid. Not just the engine oil and gearbox. You have your long shaft, right? Your rear differential, your front differential. All this oil, get it changed one shot. It's gonna cost you some money. After that, check all the hoses, because this is an engine that runs very, very hot. So you need to make sure your cooling system, everything is okay. The next thing is ask the previous owner, has he changed to the updated Audi filter? Okay, there's a little filter deep down inside the V-bank to feed oil to the turbos. Okay, that part is very cheap. That part is like 4 pounds, 3 or 4 pounds. But my labor, my workshop labor to reach there, to replace that part, that 4 pound part, my labor was 4,000 ringgit. Because it has to drop the entire engine, remove the engine parts, because the turbos are embedded in the V-bank, remove the turbos, remove everything, then you take out the filter, then you put in the new filter. That one is to prevent the filter from clogging up, which chokes oil to your turbos. Once it cooks your turbo, it is 20,000 each, the turbos. Okay? I mean, that's what I heard lah. I haven't changed mine because I know about this. When I got the car, that's the first thing I did. And little did I know, after I did it, 1 or 2 years later, Audi issued a global recall. That means globally, any Audi dealer should do the fix for you free of charge, even replacing your turbos. However, most of the Audis that we got here, the RS6, not most, all of them are recons. And Malaysia Audi, 100% they won't entertain you, which by right they should, but they won't. Okay, because it's just too much money and stuff for it. So there is a global recall that every dealer should be replacing that for RS6 owners. Okay, other than that, yeah, it's a high performance car that is very heavy, that puts a toll on everything, on your tires, on your brake pads and all that. If you can get one with the steel brakes instead of the carbon brakes, better go with the steel brakes. They are much better. Costs way lesser to run. My carbon brakes, right? My brake pads, just the front brake pads alone is close to 4,000 ringgit just on brake pads. It's the same price as my Aston brake pads. Aston is not carbon brake pad. It's normal brake pads.
Your front brake pads can buy 4 pieces of my Alpine brake disc.
Yeah, it's crazy. My BMW brake pads were like how much? Less than 1,000 ringgit front, right? But the Audi one is close to 4,000 ringgit if it is carbon ceramic brakes. And the carbon brakes are sometimes they will get, okay, not sometimes, they will get noisy when you drive smoothly. You drive smooth for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then it will start squealing. Yee! Do that stupid sound. Then you have to go for a hard drive, hard braking, to make sure you provide like a lot of pressure on the brake pads. Then the squealing sound will go away. So at the end of the day, right, think of it as you are maintaining a 4-liter turbocharged Lamborghini. Put it that way. Right? It's a high performance car that I would say it should be double or triple that of a typical normal BMW maintenance. Yeah, like that lor. But mine hasn't break down once. At least that's how it is lah. Okay. Okay. So this brake is good. This is the steel brakes that has the flower pattern. This one is good. This is a good brake, better than the carbon unnecessary. Yeah. So mine was full spec, full to the brim. Okay. So sorry for spending too much time on this. Go ahead. Hope you're happy with your purchase. All right.
Thank you, Wayne.
Sorry. Oh, thank you, Wayne. Thank you so much. Thomas gone. Okay. M4 or RS5?
Matter of preference, I guess.
Yeah. I think I'll go with the RS5 now. I think M4 is too many of them out there. The RS5 has the sweet 2.9, but it depends on who you are. I mean, if you are those who are a very accomplished driver, then maybe you want the M4. But I love the 2.9 engine in the RS5. I think it's a more characterful engine than the M4 is also nice.
The S55 like diesel engine sometimes.
Yeah. But the 2.9 in the RS5 is lovely way. So my neighbor, I have a neighbor who bought a RS5, brand new. It's like, what the fuck, 800,000. What the fuck on an Audi RS5?
One is easier to set a lap time than the other one.
Yeah. The M4, you drive halfway, turn 4. Why I'm looking downhill on turn 4? You went on the throttle too early. Suddenly, why am I just now uphill one? Why not downhill one? The view. There's an Alpine coming.
Then turn 14 going reverse.
So yeah. I mean the M4 can do things that the RS5 couldn't, right? And any accomplished driver would pick the M4 over the RS5. Yeah. But if you just want a high performance car, some straight road bursts of speed and all that, then I think the RS5 is still a very, very nice car to have. Oh, okay.
So many.
Ghibli.
Okay, this one asked a few times already. Help me.
Okay.
Mazda 3 Liftback 2021 bargain or not? 130,000, I think he said. Wait. Buy, right?
Buy. You know, for some weird reason, Thomas, yesterday I was watching my own Mazda 3 review, going uphill Genting during heavy rain. Heavy rain, very slippery. I was sliding here and there, but that car has so much feel, right? I'm going full throttle a lot of times in that car, and overtaking so many people. And I had so much fun that drive up to Genting in the rain. That is a proper driver's car. Fantastic handling. So
it had a better engine.
Right. If only the engine pulls like what, 185 or 190 horsepower. Yeah. Oh, that would be brilliant.
210, right? Or just around there.
I was watching Felix driving Sean's Type R at Sepang. This afternoon. I saw his video on Facebook. the sound of the FD2R engine. If that engine is in the Mazda 3, whoa.
It's one of those cars, right? You finish driving, your hands like sweat, you know, and
Yeah,
you
the
remember the sound.
FD2R.
The
Yeah.
is that hydraulic steering? Because I still remember the vibration of
Hydraulic,
the car going through your hands,
bro.
right? The engine.
Hydraulic.
Hydraulic.
Felix straight up just said, "This is my favorite Type R." You know, I'm sure he has driven the FK8, you know, or maybe the FL5 as well. I've driven all of them, and my favorite is still the FD2R. It's not
right?
fast, but that feeling of in tune with the car, in one with the car is just so nice.
But it's so interesting, right? You talk about this, it suddenly reminds me of like what makes a really good car is, you know, nowadays it's so all these bonker numbers coming up, right? Whereas the FD2R, we remember, right?
Yeah.
Even like the Eugene's 4C, right? The Alpha 4C, like so
Yeah.
memorable, right?
Oh.
Is those cars that you won't forget, you know. I love the 4C. I fucking love the 4C.
If
It's
only it came with a high revving manual NA.
No, I think the 4C is as flawed as it is such a ball to drive. It's such a mess. It's like it's, it's such a
Bro,
mess.
Imagine that car has a high revving 3.2 V6 with a manual gearbox in that body. It will be a classic immediately. It will become a classic car and it will live in the legends. You know, go ahead, Con. Just no need message us. Just go ahead. Yeah. The 4C really, if it's a high revving 3.2 V6 with a manual gearbox, it will be much, much more characterful and a legendary car compared to what it is now with a 1.7 turbo, albeit powerful, with a dual clutch transmission, albeit fast or whatnot.
The engine is shit. Like the top is like, you know, boost a bit, come out, then later no more power, 5,000 RPM.
That's the thing. That car is a carbon top mid-engine car. It could have done so much better with a much better drivetrain in it.
I
That
mean, even if
suits
they
the
take
character.
the same engine and just work the turbo, work everything, it could be better, but they just didn't, right?
I mean, for me, right, it's like just imagine the brief on the whiteboard, right? Small footprint, mid-engine, carbon top, race car that by right should bring you back to the days of real drivers enjoying driving a nice car. But it ended up with a drivetrain from some modern Italian hatchback and then probably tuned. Yeah, and then it becomes it is that close to become a legendary car, and then they fuck it up with the drivetrain.
It's true.
Yeah.
The exterior design is really legendary, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Right?
Right?
Even
It can be a
these days,
legit.
every time I walk into Eugene's 4C, I look at it, it's like, fuck, man, the design is like, you know, Italians do this, right? The more you look, right, the more pretty it gets. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, they could have launched the car, right? They could have revived the Busso engine, tune it up to race spec. That means lightened flywheel and all that, right? Probably producing 200, I don't know, 260, 280
Which
NA
is
horsepower.
slightly more than the current 240 horsepower, right?
Right? And then the fuel consumption shoots through the roof because they're not selling in high volume anyway. And then to pass the Euro, whatever shit, Euro 4, 5, 6 emission, right? Just put a fucking double, triple, like layer catalytic converter or some filter shit at the exhaust with a very fun user manual teaching you how to remove that part after you purchase it, right? So it will create so much character in the package when they sell this car and they have this exhaust that filters the shit out of it and then reduces the horsepower, but they give you a separate user manual telling you to, first thing you do after you buy the car, go and buy this exhaust. This is how you remove it and install it to have the full power, not just to trick the European stupid nonsense regulations. And that would become part of the story of this car for 20 years, 30 years to come. And that car will become legendary. but they miss it. They miss all this just by putting in a stupid 1.7 liter turbocharged engine. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted that car to do well. Oh, down the annals of history. But yeah, man.
I guess they were. Yeah, I guess if they did something like that, it will become the equivalent of like the 33 Stradale, right?
Oh yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now the thing about it, yeah, if they did something, it will go down in the books of another 33 Stradale, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Anyways, like regardless, even though at its current status, it is still a very epic car to drive.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like equivalent of the Type R kind of experience, lah.
Yeah, man. The 4C.
Yeah. Anyways, come. Wow, Jiang showed so many nice pictures just now. Anyways, wow, how
Yeah,
sexy car lah. Okay.
Thank
Sealion.
you. Thank you, Canularable. Okay, I initially wanted a Sealion, then test a mass value too good. Yes, I agree with your sentiment. I mean, the Sealion is very luxurious inside. You know, it's a heavy, big car and all that. But it did not. Okay, I found no flaws with that car when I reviewed that car. But of course, it's like close to 200K, right? The Sealion 7. And it's much more heftier. Soundproofing is more luxurious touch points and all that. But yeah, you're right. Is it 80K more? Right? And then in terms of the drive, all BYDs drive well. I just don't really like how it looks, even though a lot of people like the profile and all that. But I find it very, very comfortable and very luxurious inside. So then comes to the Urmas. The Urmas surprised me. The Urmas really, really surprised me because I have zero expectations going to that car. I didn't expect it to be comfortable. I didn't expect it to handle well. I also didn't expect the funnily named speaker with the word "Fly Me Audio." It's like, I said, what the heck is that? Fly Me Audio. But it punches proper sound quality, not to the levels of the Dyna Audio in the Sealion. The Dyna Audio is good shit. So coming back to your question, I think both cars are worth it. Why? You just think about it. Last time, a base Camry, 2 liter, 140 something thousand, and then the 2.4, 170 plus thousand, 180,000, right? It's like almost 40,000 ringgit difference just for a small bump in the engine. But I would say the comfort levels of the Sealion is definitely above that of the Urmas. The soundproofing as well. Urmas soundproofing is not good. And then there's another thing. The Urmas, right, when I was driving, when I reached about 150 plus 160 kmph, right, the car came out with a message, warning, you are approaching top speed. What the heck is that? It's damn weird. Okay, so I would say the Sealion definitely feels 80K more when you sit inside. But if you choose to save 80K and go with the Urmas 7, there's nothing wrong because the Urmas 7 is too good of a value. All right. So yeah. And I agree with what the no auto unlock on approach, older battery tech and all that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Shariza is asking X3 2019 and Tiguan 2.0 budget 120K.
X3.
To go X3, right?
I'll go with X3.
Right quality.
Everything.
Yeah, that's true. Engine better, everything better.
Everything is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. BMWs are easy to maintain also.
Yeah, actually the maintenance will be more or less the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. E92, E93, M3, which one would you get? One cabrio, one non-cabrio. Answer is very clear, right? Get the cabrio.
Which one would you get? Cabrio.
Honestly, E92 M3 is one of my least favorite M3. As weird as it sounds.
I love how it looks.
Yeah, it looks good. Just the it's nose heavy, right?
Yeah, it's a V8 in front.
Which is quite a contradict to, I mean, at least for me, this is maybe me. My experience of the M3 is like the E46 M3. That's the nimble, the front one to point where it goes, and the rear one to tuck out anytime, that kind of E46 M3. Then the E90 M3 just feels a bit heavy for me in front. I mean, it handles well, it's not a slouch. Just doesn't have that kind of like agility I like on the car, But if I had this, hence that's why I'm okay with the
convertible. Okay, I myself have my own terminology. When it's a soft top, I will call it a cabriolet. When it's a hard top, I will call it a convertible.
Okay.
So I will call this a convertible. Now, the thing is this, the E93, you will get scuttle shake. Okay? Even with the roof closed, when you drive the car, you hear stuffs, right? A bit of here and there, because the roof is made out of so many parts. All right? And it's a very complicated folding mechanism, but for the friends my friends who owned it, no issues. Another thing is it's a hard top convertible, so when you fold the top, you are left with very little boot space. These are some of the drawbacks. But other than that, like what Thomas said, it is a passenger car body with a big engine. So he wouldn't look forward to the absolute driving pleasure of one of these and gave up the roof for the hardtop, because even the hardtop, to Thomas, isn't the most nimble M3 anyway. So yeah, get the convertible. At least you enjoy more sound. At least when you cruise in style, and you have two cars in one. Yeah, go with the convertible.
Yeah, and I would say that, you take this and you go up to Mei Hon Son, or you go up to Gan, and you're not gunning for, okay, I won't say it's like unpleasurable to drive. That's not, the car will never be in the category where I don't look forward to drive. It will go where I want to go. It can still be, when you push the car will respond to you. It's not like DB11 kind of like lazy right?
Yeah.
Even in the convertible. So yeah, I mean, you can still enjoy the B roads, right? Just don't expect to keep up with your friends who are driving, really, really sharp. But yeah. So I've driven the Cabrio. It is a nice cruiser, but when the mood comes, you can still push it. It won't fall apart.
I think the joy will be dropping the roof, hearing your V8, and then the car handles, right?
Yeah,
I think that car,
BMWs like it will flow, right? It will flow, it will still have that feeling. Yeah.
Which car you brought to Koh Samui?
the moving fridge.
Oh, the Mini.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine you are in the E93 M3 with your wife.
Mostly highway, right? Let's go somewhere. You go in highway. There's no view.
When you reach Koh Samui, did you drive around?
Yeah.
Small island.
It's nothing. It's just driving.
Yeah, beach side, and then.
Just window.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, yeah. But given the choice, if I had to own between these two cars, I will go for E93.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think me too.
Right.
E93.
Nothing sounds like an E93 or E92 M3 sound, and then when you can drop the top and listen to your exhaust sound, whoosh. It's such a good engine though. It's such an epic engine.
Yeah.
Having that said, even though I hate how the car drives, it's such a good engine. Such a nice, sweet drivetrain. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll never see that again.
Yellow V8.
That's true.
Okay, what's the next question?
Okay, before you go next, would you, if you wake up tomorrow, let's say you go to sleep, then there's a genie that says, Bobby, you have two choices. Tomorrow when you wake up, your 6 Series will either come with a okay, you will have a, you know, your maybe an upgraded B58 in your 3 liter, okay, in your 640i, or you
Okay.
get a V8 in your car, the E92 S85, whatever the engine is,
V8.
or the third one, a V10. Which one would you?
V10. V10. Bro, you go and find you go and search Google now, BMW 858 CSL.
858 CSL, what got such thing?
You Google now. This guy, he retrofitted an entire E60 V10 drivetrain, dashboard, everything. Oh, this is the perfect resto mod. I love this engine, but this engine was never to my eyes in a beautiful enough car. But this guy, right? Okay, what he did to this car is that the disc brakes, drivetrain,
God.
transmission, everything from an E60 M5 is fitted into this car as per where they should be. So he said, right, now he can drive this car into a BMW dealership, and they can maintain his car following the manuals of a E60 M5.
Jiang, go back, look, go back, go to the rear 3/4 shot.
Wow, beautiful.
Oh my God, it's so handsome, this car. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that, Bobby, look, no B pillar.
Yeah. If someone can do this to my 6 Series,
Wow,
oh.
so handsome, this car.
And you, Chiang, is there an interior shot? He maintained the 8 Series interior, you know, but he retrofitted everything from the E60 M5 into his car. It's so gorgeous, way. Oh, if someone can do this for me, wow, I have a V10, screaming V10. The dashboard. See, it has all the E60 stuff, but he retained the architecture of his 8 Series. Chiang, interior.
But really, you prefer the V10 over the V8 lah?
Oh, definitely. And I will live with the maintenance and the fuel consumption. I don't care. Look at that. The iDrive is there. And then the E60 M5 steering wheel, the E60 M5
But the
cluster.
aircon is the 8 Series.
Yes. The architecture is still the 8 Series. And then the dashboard, the meter is the E60 M5 meter. And then the aircon control. Boy, what happened? Chiang. The aircon knobs under the aircon is still from the E60 M5. And the screen as well. Wow, this
What
is
an epic
perfect.
car.
Epic.
But the missing B pillar, right, was so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, that's what makes a proper GT.
Okay, come, let's answer the question.
Yeah.
Keep gawking over this. Okay, Jin Xian is asking 3.5 replacing a 3.5-year-old X50 with a different car. Looking at the XC60 2018 T8, or also saw a recommendation on the crowd. Lexus, Mazda, BMW. What's the thought on this price? My budget 100, 110K. Hey, can you get XC60 for so cheap?
Get what? Yeah. That's the price now.
18. Shit.
Hey,
Okay,
8-year-old. 8-year-old already. Get Jin Xian, get the Lexus.
Yeah.
Just get the Lexus, okay? If you want to be cheaper on the maintenance, then you go with the Lexus. All right, but of course the XC60 is a more enjoyable car lah. Much higher quality interior, more power, sound system, everything. But you are always of the concern of the hybrid drivetrain, no? Okay.
Okay, since we're talking about XC60 just now a bit, he's driving a 2021 E8 XC60. Should you go for Lexus 2023 NX 250? I think you'll feel the car is immediately too small, right?
Wait, which the NX is still the old NX, right? 2023.
New one.
New already, right? New is okay. Actually, the rear seats of the NX is larger.
Really?
Yeah, rear seats.
Because NX for me I always feel like it's between XC40 and XC60 size.
Yeah, but the rear seats can recline and it's actually pretty comfortable compared to the XC60 rear seats.
Does it ride as well as the XC60? Like,
Not bad lah, Lexus law, not bad law. So not cheap though, 290K. Just now I saw a question asking about a 90K to buy a 2017 Civic. Please don't. 95K you can get a current gen Civic already. Don't waste your money. Go and buy the previous gen Civic for 90K, please. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Wait, look at the new one. The new one is 93K. Why the heck you want to pay 90K for an 8-year-old previous Civic? Don't. Okay. Now I can go to another screen. Sorry, back to just now we answered that guy already. The NX.
Yeah. And next one, so I guess is it okay? First of all, would you feel that the car is immediately too small from the XC60 to NX? Do you think it will be immediately too small for him?
No lah. It won't be lah.
It won't.
No lah. It's okay lah.
Would he lose any ride comfort that the XC60 offers, or driving?
Yeah, I think legroom is smaller. Smaller legroom, definitely tighter legroom than the Volvo.
Because the NX is a smaller segment, isn't it?
Yeah, but you look at the recline angle of the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Volvo, you don't get this sitting angle,
But then again, Volvo seats are very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, but you don't get this kind of recline angle. It's more upright. I really appreciate this recline angle in the NX actually, but less leg room lah. And then infotainment is shit lah compared to Volvo. The infotainment is shit, even though the screen is big. Driving is middle of the road. So, but that's his current car. He's planning to change to this. And if you ask me, is it okay? I mean, I think it's okay because it's a Lexus. It's not
an upgrade lah. It's not an upgrade for sure, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's an upgrade. Just that, and it's not cheap though. It's 290,000. I mean, is your car okay? Can I ask this thing? Is your car experiencing issues with your Volvo? If it is not, right, you just continue to drive. It won't suddenly boom and then cost you 50,000. It won't happen. It won't go like that, right? Please have a little bit of faith in your Volvo. I've known owners who've driven their cars like 9 years, 10 years. They're fine. So don't be so scared. Don't be so scared. Oh shit, warranty ending. I need to, spend another 290,000.
I don't think it's a car. I wouldn't spend the money. Right?
Yeah, me too.
This is not an upgrade either, right?
Yeah.
Unless you tell me like, oh, I want to try Porsche, like Porsche Cayenne, like
yes.
Then you go for a different experience. I would, or Panamera or something like that, right? Then I wouldn't even mind paying 350,000 or 390,000 just to get a Panamera, for example, right? Try something different, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I would do it. I guess you ask, what do you think? That's how we think, lah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, come. Next one. Yaris automatic, 328,000 brand new. Wait 3 years to buy or not? Okay, this is an interesting one. I had a conversation with a friend lately. I was thinking, like, some people, they buy a car, right? They know the depreciation is coming. And if they can tank it, then you can afford the depreciation. It's another way to say it. If you really like the car and you know that you're going to depreciate, this much, you like it, then buy it, right? So I think it's a hard question to answer, Mr. Green. Is it worth it? Your question, right?
Yeah.
It's up to you. For someone like me, I'm not that kind of level where I don't mind to depreciate that much. So, and I don't love the GI Yaris that much. So, yeah, I'll wait for later, huh?
Yeah, and you cannot judge the previous depreciation with the what do you call ET and all that, because that one a lot of people bought, right? And a lot of them are really rich supercar owners. They just want a toy to experience because they heard so much about it. So all of them suddenly sell, right? So the whole market collapse. You cannot assume this current one will follow the same depreciation pattern. If it is that case, right, how big is the difference? If you think about it, right, how big is the difference between the so-called new GR Yaris versus the older one? If the difference is the difference worth waiting 3 years, is the difference worth 140,000? If it is not, you just buy the previous one and enjoy the car, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not even sure if you're alive in 3 years' time, right? We're not even sure if we are alive next week, right? Imagine next week, yeah, something happened. You're like, I haven't driven a GR Yaris. You know, it's like, fuck,
Right.
not worth it. So if you think clear, you clear your mind. Is it that big of a difference? If it is not, right, and you're ready to buy now with 180,000, then you buy the one that is 180,000 instead of waiting for 3 years, right? You wouldn't know what happened 3 years later. Maybe you less one leg, right? You have one leg lesser, then you cannot drive a manual anymore. We don't know one, right? So if it is not that big,
that's good. Yeah. If I really want a
yeah,
Yaris, I'll just go for the manual one first.
yeah.
And then maybe I'll feel like, oh, I really love this car, then to get the automatic. But or maybe I don't like this car.
Oh,
Then
80 means auto.
automatic, yeah.
No, I just buy the manual. The manual is so easy to drive in the Yaris. It's super
Yeah.
easy,
Or maybe
super
it's the
duper
new one.
easy.
Okay, regardless whether it's the new one or a manual or automatic, it doesn't matter. I agree, Bobby. Just get one, 180,000. That's what you can afford right now, or rather
Yeah.
you're comfortable paying right now. And I mean 180. I don't think this car will drop to like what 100 or 120 that quickly now, right?
Yeah.
This is where the car price, I think intuitively I feel it will sit,
Mm.
around. I was just buy and enjoy it right now, right? Versus
And
getting an MX-5. I mean, yeah, it's a nice car, but you sound like you really want it, go for it, lah. Yeah.
and last thing, Mr. Green, the GR Yaris, right, is not a car that people will keep for a long time because it's very tight inside, very small, impractical, and it doesn't have a nice cabin. And then it's not a convertible; it's a closed up. So the only way for you to enjoy the car is to drive illegally.
Or go
That
Sepang.
is the only way to enjoy the car is to drive illegally. And even the manual, I would say you will get bored in 4-6 months, even manual. Auto, you get bored even faster.
You know what?
Because
So go.
yeah, it's just the legendary part of this car is solely the fact that people know it's a 3-cylinder and it's pushing so much power. Just imagine, again, clear our mind. Imagine nobody tell us the car is 3-cylinder and all the reports say this car is a normal 4-cylinder engine car producing close to 300 horsepower. Will it still be that legendary? It will just be like a Golf R, right? So the legendary part of this car is the fact that we know it's a 3-cylinder. Hence, of course, it drives really well. It's fun. And then the creation of it is from some rally thing. The whole story around it that hype it up. But mechanically, I mean, it's still a fun car to drive, but I wouldn't say it's worth waiting 3 years for a car that you will get bored in 6 months.
Yeah, and you know what? I know now the third person I know that drives a lot of sports cars, like Cayman, GT4, Lotuses, whatever, who bought the GR Yaris and immediately after driving for 1-2 weeks, put it back on sale.
Mm.
that's the kind of what I think to sort of like echo what Bobby says about how this car may feel like you be something you know. Okay, these are people who have a plethora of selection. They don't
Yeah.
care, right?
Mm.
So after they tried that 1-2 week of GI Yaris, they know that it's not something worth keeping. People who buy GI Yaris as their only weekend car, they keep driving because that's the only weekend car they have, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for
Yeah.
people who have 2, 3, 4, 5 sports cars, right? The GI Yaris is something they buy, enjoy it, sell it, you know. So yeah. At 180,000, bro, you don't have to wait for it to drop to 180,000 for the
Yeah.
automatic. Yeah,
Just buy and enjoy it. It's a nice car to drive. It is
Yeah.
so easy to exploit all its performance, but that's also the part where people felt that there's nothing more to exploit, nothing more to explore, and then they're like, okay, I'm done with this car, sell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Tim Hian, girlfriend asks.
Hey, where's that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
799 Aussie dollars. Okay. SUV crossover, 250, 300,000. Parents love her a lot. Of course, parents love her. I just read it 2 times. I'm like, did I read it right? I thought I had 2 beers already. I'm like, well, I read it wrong. Thinking of Lexus NX 350H. She likes it. The X1. Any recommendation? I think the Lexus is a nicer car lah.
Yeah, but if she likes the X1,
Yeah, lor.
does she like the Mini? Because a lot of girls like Minis.
Yeah.
I think the Mini Countryman is more, the infotainment is more fun than the X1, seriously. The looks maybe at first is like, ew, why so boxy like that? But it's genuinely enjoyable.
Talking about the newest.
Yeah, the newest Mini Countryman. I don't like how it looks at first, but after spending some time with it, I find that it's a spacious car, comfortable. The infotainment is so fun. Yeah, exterior just doesn't look as nice as the one you have, lah, Thomas. But I like it. But it's a lot more expensive than the X1. Lah.
Yeah.
The Aceman is very uncomfortable. The Aceman.
I think. Well, if she likes the X1, if the parents love her so much and get the X1, no?
Yeah. Oh, she don't like the Mini. Okay, then parents don't like the BMW.
Well, then the question is, does the parents love the daughter or don't like BMW more?
Yeah, but if she likes the BMW, it looks like a younger car. The X1 looks like a younger car than the NX. But the new NX actually is a looker also. Hey, NX damn expensive way. It's like close to 400.
It sounds like Tim Hian is from Australia, if I'm not mistaken, but I think
Oh.
in Malaysia for sure NX will hold value better. NX has this stupid way of holding value. I don't understand why.
Lexus, bro. Lexus. They hold value.
But I like the new X1's look. I think is
Yeah, I like it as well. The new X1.
see
I
why
like it.
people like the car,
Yeah.
And yeah, okay.
X1.
So yeah. Hey, shall we go do as my car soon? It's getting 10 o'clock already.
Oh, do we have some that we can fire over?
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions we missed, just dump it in. Then we try to answer as much as we can. Right?
Yeah. One guy asking Model Y over Chinese BB. I'll buy the Sealion over the Model Y, even though I prefer how the Model Y looks. That's it. I only like the Model Y's design outside. I don't like its interior. I don't like the. Yeah. I don't like the ride quality. The ride quality of the Model Y is too jarring. It's too spotty and bumpy. Yes, it's too spotty and bumpy. The Sealion is a superior car over the Model Y. Yeah.
I got a description for the Tesla's interior. It's like when you meet your friend who drive the BYD Seal, right? It's like they have the roti telur bawang with all the other different curry, and then you go back to your Tesla roti kosong. I mean, it tastes good. You're not going to complain. But then when you look at your friend's car, it's like,
Yeah.
I want one also.
Yeah, Model Y, it drives really well. The Model Y drives very, very sharp. It drives sharper than the Sealion. Very sporty suspension. Yeah.
I've never driven the Model Y, but one thing I like about Teslas is the steering is so good. Like
Oh, yeah.
who made the steering? Like for me, it's like BMW could learn from them. Like
Yeah.
that's
Proper handling. Proper handling.
right. And it's like it's not just about sporty, it's like intuitive. The ratio, slow
Yeah.
speed, high speed, the way it points when you go is like, this is more intuitive than the BMW. It's like, wow, right?
Mm.
Lovely.
Yeah. Wow, this one interesting, bro. FD2R or GR86? GR86, right?
Okay, if it's my only car, right, then GR86, right?
Yeah, I will
If
go
it's
with GR86.
my occasional weekend car, fucking FD2R lah, bro, right? Actually,
Yeah. No lah, GR86.
maybe I'm at an age where I prefer a good chassis, a really good chassis more than I wouldn't mind losing the engine's character to have a really nice chassis. So I would go for the 86.
So there's a difference before you get the car and after you get the car. Okay. Now, if you buy the FD2R now, yes, you will enjoy the raw feeling, the VTEC thing. But once in a while, when you saw a GR86, let's say your friend has one, and then you come for our morning drive, then you all park your car, open the door, and all that, right? You will feel that, maybe, But if you bought the GR86 and then you saw a FD2R, let's say your friend let you drive for a while, and then you will feel that, okay, luckily I picked the GR86. That means, right, as good as the FD2R is, versus a GR86, a modern current generation, properly set up rear-wheel drive car, right, that it becomes a thing whereby, okay, you occasionally you get the chance to drive an FD2R, enough already, compared to owning it already. Because once you own a car, right, you will settle in, that excitement gone, and then you see a GR86, that gap of feeling, wow, what if I should have, what if that feeling is much bigger than if it were the reverse, that you got a GR86, then you saw a FD2R, then you go in, then you try it and all that. Yeah, you trust me on this, you just go with the GR86, and whenever you saw a FD2R, if the guy willing to swap cars with you, let you have a joy of the VTEC opening at 5,500 RPM, then it's enough already. The GR86 is the better car at around this price point now. About 160, 170K, right? It's the better car.
I had a talk with a friend also who talks about, we're talking about like what car below 200K, right? I think the GR86 is such an accomplished car. It's so
exceptional value now.
And I mean, just think about under 200K as a sports car. I mean, the M2 got more power, for example. But the GR86, the one that I want to keep driving.
Yes.
Like if I go to Sepang, for example, I will whack and whack and whack and whack, and I'll come back and whack again.
Bro, I'll take the GR86. Let's say if now there is a Supra 3-liter at the same price as the GR86, right? 170K, right? I will still buy the GR86.
I mean, okay, put money aside. Let's say I got
it's
budget.
The best GR out there.
Yes, I mean, let's say GR86 at 350,000, whatever, or GR86 at 180,000, or what? I will still pick GR86.
Yeah, I will pick the GR86 over GR Yaris.
Yeah, the way the rear and the front
well.
axle moves is really good lah.
It's amazing that the best GR is the cheapest GR.
Right.
It's better than the Supra. It's better than the Yaris.
Yeah, everything. I love the gearbox. I love the steering.
Slower, but it's the best.
Yeah, and that feeling where you carry a lot of speed in and out the corner is like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a car that I can drive flat out at Genting. It's so
Hey,
nice.
I took my Alpine to track recently, right? I did a 236, right?
Mm,
And someone drove a GR86 that a bit is modified lah, with RE71 RS or whatever, or I don't know, Nankang or whatever,
Mm.
CRS. He did the 235, right?
mm,
1 second faster than my Alpine, right?
mm.
It's a fantastic car, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic GR. Of course, the driver is pretty good as well, lah. So hats off to the driver. Yeah. But that's a GR86, right? It's such a good car, such an accomplished car. Darren.
Darren, go ahead. You've had enough with the FD2R, so go ahead. Get a
Right.
GI6.
Keep it as a
Go
good
ahead.
memory, right?
Yeah.
Right. Anyways,
Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey.
yeah, I think it's so interesting that Bobby is my second time being on live show, seeing people giving super chats, right? I
Man.
pay for Bobby's account, but right, I mean he contributes so much to the Malaysian automotive scene in a very different way where we get to do Q&As. So yeah.
Appreciate it.
I got a friend who tell me, you are Bobby and Monday night show now so many GR86 around because of you. Because the people who buy it, right? Then they tell their friends, yeah. They all say GR good man, then I buy it. So many GRs on the road because of us, man. Then we don't buy one.
Thomas, this one
So-
what? RS? This is the one that Danny bought, right?
Yes,
7.8 Spider.
and then
Okay.
a few more. There's a dark blue one. There are a few Spider RSs on the road. Yeah.
Yeah. Our friend who has a GR Yaris, then he sold his GR Yaris, he bought a GR MN, then he also bought a Spider RS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's play Dude is my car, but let's answer 2-3 questions while you guys are loading.
Yeah, you want to shoot through it quickly.
Maserati Ghibli, 100,000, budget of 130,000. Would you recommend
From a Panamera,
Panamera?
to a Ghibli.
It's the 970 the first gen Panamera. GTS.
Yeah. Dot
GTS.
2 though.
Yeah, but it's a GTS.
GTS dot 2 is a 3-liter turbo.
Okay. Henderson, first thing I'll tell you, your car will look a lot more handsome as a Ghibli. Because the Panamera is ugly. Sorry. But okay.
No, I've driven the Ghibli, and I don't think it drives better than the Panamera. That's the first thing.
Does it sound better than the Panamera?
It sounds better than the turbocharged GTS. If his GTS is turbocharged, I think it's turbocharged. His one is still V8 or. So if you're thinking of downsizing, cheaper maintenance, cheaper everything, cheaper road tax and all that, probably you can go with the Ghibli.
Cheaper maintenance?
I'm not sure lah. But
Italia.
so if his GTS is the V8 one, he wants to downsize, then probably okay lah. But I'm not that amazed with the Ghibli's drive anyway. But it looks amazing, looks nice, sounds good. Cheap now, it's like 100K. Okay choice, I would say it's an okay choice. But I don't have other alternatives for you. I know what type of owner you are, right? You want exotic cars, you want to try something different. So go ahead, lor. I think go ahead, lor. I mean, it's something different anyway.
Can you imagine the car was selling at 800, 900,000, just like
planning to add another car. Okay, buy lah. So how does it compare? I don't think it drives as good as a Panamera. It looks good. It's maybe for fun, you spend 100K on it and then run it. Okay. Okay.
Okay, quick one. Alex, please ditch the petrol. Forget about the petrol.
Buy the diesel.
One is not enough power to get you around. Number two, it's very, it consumes so much petrol because the car is so heavy, plus it's an old petrol engine. Yeah, so Alex, just forget about the petrol, go for the diesel. The 2.2 diesel is a fantastic powertrain, for its economy, for the car's weight, and yeah, just the car needs the torque, man. It's not a light car. It needs the torque to move
Yeah.
around. Okay, so Alex, please go for the diesel version.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot through quickly. One guy on a Porsche Cayman 2.9 buy. At this price point, buy. Bobby, I got a 335i. Should I get a GR86? Yeah, you should.
Go.
Feels like you shed off. You almost feel like you shed off 500 kilo. All right. Jaguar F-Pace. F-Pace is what? It's the SUV, right?
SUV. Yeah.
Yeah. Interior is crap. Exterior not bad. Interior is crap.
What's the price?
And Jaguar, right? There's this thing with Jaguar in Malaysia, very weird thing, because they are so rare, right? All the owners have an exceptionally high expectation with their resale value. It's a damn weird one. Doesn't make sense on their resale value.
2019, 310,000, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Or okay, if it's a 2019 or 2018, you can get for 200K. Bro, I would just skip all of this. I'll go for even a 2017, you can get a Cayenne, right?
Yeah, get a
Drives
Cayenne.
better, more reliable, easier to liquidate. There's
Yeah.
so many things going well for the Cayenne. Yeah, you just feel it's more exotic. But really, when it comes to selling it later or maintaining later and drive, I'll go for the Cayenne.
Yeah, no, go with the Cayenne, because and then the F-Pace interior is bad, man. It's
Right.
really bad.
And it will age poorly. It looks bad. The infotainment is,
Yeah. Just the exterior looks good. And Jaguars don't drive bad.
Exterior, I'm not sure. It's like they took the F type and then they just enlarge it into a SUV. I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah. So yeah, hello sir. Forget the F type R.
Yeah.
Go for the just go for Cayenne anytime.
Thank you, Anil. Another guy asking on FL5, just buy. It's a very accomplished car, comfortable. Everything is good. Cayenne or X5, which one better? I mean, a lot of us will buy the Cayenne, but the X5 is a little bit more comfortable than the Cayenne in terms of ride. Okay, it rides more pliant than the Cayenne. That's it. Yeah.
But not something that you would like. I'll choose the X5 because of that. You don't mind that little bit less comfortable for the Cayenne.
Yeah. Okay. Living in Germany, looking for a B9, A4, A5, E-Class coupe. Not sure which engine. Wow. The more reliable one should be the E-Class coupe.
Yeah.
And then I'm not a diesel fan, but I know in Germany most people would go with the diesel because your diesel quality is very high and you get good mileage. So probably, diesel for you guys in Germany.
All right. Is better too, for sure.
Yeah. Akbar asking about CRV hybrid. I think just go with the normal CRV. J7 PHEV. I'm not sure about long term, but I'm blown away with the PHEV. Okay. GTI 2024 A250. I prefer the A250. Honestly, I don't like the steering of the GTI pulling me here and there. It's damn weird. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go into View Where's My Car. Guys, scan the code.
Guys, if you enjoy the whole evening so far and you want to contribute and show your thanks, one way you could do it is, you can go to Bobby's channel, do a super chat, whatever amount.
Your channel, have you enabled super chat?
I don't think so, but anyways, I'll turn it on later. But yeah,
you enable it lah.
It
feels good, right? It feels good.
It feels good, and like we've been doing this for remember
5 years.
2020 during COVID, I did do Where's My Car, right?
Yeah.
Top Gear, yeah.
And then Tana is here.
And then we've evolved to to this today.
Yeah.
4 years, wait. 2011, 12, 13, no, 21, 22, 23, 24. Man, we're coming to 5 years doing this, man.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
So,
5 years.
so guys, if you ever enjoyed it and you got value out of this, it really is a great feeling to know that you guys appreciate us that way. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. The least you don't want to give that, at least help us share with your friends. They come and join and they like, comment. Any reaction will help, right? Okay.
Can you imagine, Thomas, when we started doing this live show, right? It was the previous 5 Series facelift launch.
Yeah,
And then now it's another 5 Series already.
yeah.
Yeah.
W1. Wait, wait.
Peugeot 408, good car, buy.
Good car, man. It's
Yeah.
such an accomplished car. I was just thinking, I was sitting in the back of my friend's the 448, right? I was thinking, man, it rides better than a W205 rear, like as a passenger, right?
Mm.
It's a freaking torsion beam, right?
Yeah.
That's nicer than the W205 C class, like rear seats.
Yeah.
Incredible, man. Yeah, such a well-judged suspension.
Okay.
Come, round one, let's go.
Yeah, round one, let's go. Jason Kwan, W214, buy, reliable car. Wilson Yo, Sealion 7 or RX300 Recon.
But granted, the Peugeot, if you have to spend time to love it, lah. Anyways, Sealion, okay.
Sealion, yeah.
Okay, if you buy it for reliability and long term, you don't want to have any headache, then you go for the RX 300, the predictable parts. But Sealion is good also there.
This is the one time we can answer people. The other car has lower maintenance cost than the RX. Because nothing to maintain.
Suddenly I'm thinking like, yeah.
Right. Jack Ma, don't buy the diesel of Mazda CX-5. It's not reliable.
Yeah.
Get the petrol
it's not
version.
as efficient. Yeah, just go for the 2.0 if you want efficiency. Yeah.
The diesel has problems. Don't buy.
And it's not efficient. They lower the compression ratio to stop some sort of emission nonsense. But yeah, a lot of people reported to overhaul their diesel engine for some reason. Yeah.
Okay, Danny, get the Alfa Romeo. Get the Alfa Romeo because both cars have. XF. XF is comfortable compared to Giulia. All right. But go with the Giulia lah. I think you want the Giulia. I don't like mainstream cars. I'm driving Citroen DS5 now. Yeah, I go with the Giulia.
Beautiful.
Yeah, more street cred. Hey, Tana! Hello!
Sorry, I couldn't join today. My daughter's birthday today. So.
Oh, happy birthday to your daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, our first car is a Fair Lady 350Z.
Ayo.
Minus the road tax, it's a nice car. lah.
Actually, it sounds nice, right?
Hey,
Sounds
I mean,
good.
minus the road tax, that's my only pet peeve. The road tax and power.
Yeah,
Power to weight.
yeah. Okay, while we're doing this, I'll just fire some answers quickly to people who ask questions. M2 N55 engine is reliable. Mercedes-Benz W209, reliable. Okay lah, but already lah. Okay, come. What's the next car, Jiang? 54,000. Guys, scan the code.
Audi GT.
Ooh, Audi.
Oh. S5.
I'll go with the S5.
Yes. FSI. Uyo. 4.2.
I'll go with the S5.
Yes. Wait. You know what? I'll go for the Fair Lady. But
Yeah. I think I'll go for the Ferrari, Bobby. Yeah, you're right. S5, it's a bit mainstream. The 4.2, the V8 is not that powerful. And then, yellow.
okay,
medium.
if you look at the Fair Lady as a car you own 3 years, then you drive it to scrap, whatever, right? Just trash the car, slide it, and then whack it to right?
I regret my vote.
Easy,
And Thomas, the 350Z got a lot of things you can do to add power to it, turbocharge, whatever. There are options available. So, yeah, the Ferrari looks good.
Straight pipe the bugger only, then this straight pipe make the exhaust sound damn loud, right? Like la la like that.
The Audi V8, I have seen someone the straight pipe. It feels like bocho a bit like like
You know what I'm thinking, Tana? If I buy the
what?
Family, right, I can go and join the JDM crowd. I buy the S5, right? I don't have people to join.
You buy the S5, then you see the 3.0 overtake you.
Overtake me, then I couldn't chase him.
You're like, I paid Rolex so much. 3.0 overtake me. Hiya.
Hiya.
Hiya. Uncle Roger said don't buy, you buy also.
Yeah. Okay. I go with the fair lady. What's the result? Come.
S5
order.
Okay, come next. Round 2.
Okay.
Let's go.
Round 2.
Did that light come with that generation?
BMW. Do I see a dual clutch?
What were you asking, Tana?
That Audi S5, did that come with that headlight?
Nope. He changed
No, right.
the headlights. Yeah.
Exactly, they changed it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
330i.
Thank you, Danny. Come and join us once you bought your Alpha.
Hmm.
Go for it, bro.
Okay,
Okay, what?
330i. Okay, my answer is 330i. I don't care what's the next car.
But wait, let's think about this. What could what could Chiang? I knew Chiang one. What could Chiang throw at us?
Oh!
I go for the Alpha.
Hey, Bobby,
Alfa
you
Romeo!
cannot change mine, you already locked in,
No, I haven't bought. I'll go with the Alpha.
I'll go for the Alpha.
Even though the BM is the better car, but I'll go with the Alpha.
Hey, do you think the Alpha is one of those cars, right? In person, it actually looks really good, right? And
Yes.
so nice, right?
Yes. It's gorgeous in person. Danny, this one is specially for you. Julia Veloce.
You know, I got a friend who owns a 2017 Quadrifoglio in UK.
He said he won't buy it again.
he told me, Thomas, you have to try this car once in your life. It's such a fucking good car. Wow, promote like crazy, This is before I bought my Alpine. He also has an Alpine. And then he said, Thomas, you want to try it? It's so good. And I said, okay, what happened to you? I sold it. Would you buy it? No, never. Would you buy it back? Never. I'm done with the car. He owned it for 3 years. And then he's like, that shit.
Bobby, I also own an Alpha. Till now, the car never been driven. What idiot? What did this all not to me?
I heard the previous owner driven it at least 3 times.
Yeah, the previous owner also said, Bobby video also nice, Until now, I never drive the car. But the car looks good. The day I start the car, I hear the sound. Wow, Alpha sounds good, lah. Thomas.
Oh, Danny works in Singapore, so servicing won't be a problem. Good stuff,
But
Danny.
the previous owner, lost a lot of money,
Best part, I called the previous place owner. Asked him, hey Thomas, how you open the boot? He said, I don't know. I never opened the boot before.
Anyways, I would pick the Giulia Veloce. It's such a handsome car.
Yeah, bro. Looks very good,
I'll pick the Giulia as well.
Yeah.
Well, I shoot off some answers here. RS300, just get the luxury version. GS350, worth it? Yes, buy. What else? Just quickly help some people. GT86 and GR86, the price difference, is it reasonable? Yes, yes. Buy the GR86. Okay.
I suspect the GT is gonna drop price like mad. Soon the GR becomes mainstream, the GT gonna drop.
Yeah, the GT will drop because last time I said just buy the GT lah. How much better can the GR be? Wow, the GR is a lot better. It's a lot better.
I can foresee the GR coming to 140 or 50 range. Once it hits that, then the GR you're gonna get the GT is gonna get sub 100. That's it.
Already sub 100.
Then gone lah.
Already sub 100.
Possible.
Okay, what car is this? Has the GR badge there? Corolla. Oh, GR Corolla. What's the price now?
Corolla.
250.
I think it's Magen. Your feeling is
What's the next? What's the other car?
But
FL5. FL5. No. What the heck is this?
Mitsubishi. Oh my god. What happened to
Evo 10.
What happened to Mitsubishi, right? Right?
Wow, he's asking 280,000 Evo 10.
Okay, the GR Corolla has a bit of that old school mechanical LSD four-wheel drive feeling, right? It does have that, right? You know, the turn and punch the car kick you and you punch the car, you know, like it is okay. I've never driven the Evo before, but based on how people tell me how the Evo drives is like that.
Yeah,
You have to wrestle the car, you know.
I sat in the Evo 10 before, long time ago. I remember what it was turning on a dime. The way it turns on a dime, you know, it's very, I mean, for the time, but I guess then till now, the lighter body, the GR, no, I'm not fancy of any car, but I guess the Evo is some legend credit to it, like, you know, but looks wise,
Tana, you drive this car, people come to you. Hey, your
lesser.
Inspira where you mod one
Yeah, lor.
You know, the problem with the Evo 10 is when you saw a Evo 9, you will feel inferior.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the Evo 10.
Yeah.
Alright.
The Evo 9 is, my God. So, I'll pick the Corolla.
Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
it wasn't a Corolla. I wish it was a Yaris. But Yaris is a lower price package.
Yeah,
Go for Corolla.
Corolla.
yeah, I'll go Corolla. Yeah. Jeffrey asking BMW 1 Series for daughter. Worth it? Yes. If she likes the car, go ahead.
Get the please don't get the 3-cylinder one. Get the 1.
I wouldn't buy the 1 Series, Thomas, honestly. I find the 1 Series all problematic. Engine wise, driving wise.
Interesting question. Okay, Jeffrey, probably you want to get a Mini for your daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw an interesting question. Would you buy a FK8 or a current Golf GTI?
Golf GTI anytime.
Golf GTI.
Golf GTI.
I don't like the buttons, but it is still a nice package put together.
I don't like how it drives.
I can live with it for daily.
The whole artificial pull-in thing is damn annoying.
Don't think of it. You say daily drive, but you say
daily
drive. Then of course FKR law, right?
Yeah, I prefer FK8. As much as I don't like the car, I prefer it over the Golf GTI because I just don't like how the Golf GTI drives. It's artificial. It's capable, it's comfortable, but I don't want you to do it for me. Why you pull the steering for me? That weird.
I think if it's a Mark 7.5 Golf GTI, happy to drive it every day.
Yeah, but it's inferior in every way to a FK8.
For sure. Go, Eric, go. I got one suggestion to you. Look for a 4-door Magan RS280 Cup. That one can daily.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, what's the next car?
Last one. Before we sleep, I want to go KO already. Okay.
Okay. All right. Round 4.
McLaren! I-70!
Thomas! McLaren! Imagine the next car, also 600k, is an LP.
I want to see Thomas defend the Porsche.
911.2 turbo. .1. McLaren, no fight lah.
Yeah.
It's not in the same league.
It's like a bargain when you compare this way.
Yeah.
When you compare this way, it's a bargain.
When the 570 came out, was targets like it's benchmark to beat the turbo, right? Yeah, but man, look at the car, man.
Thomas, just now I scrolled through one question asking what is the best ever handling car you have ever driven? So I wanted to answer McLaren, but
wait,
don't know. He just typed just a one-liner. He typed what's the best ever handling car you have ever driven? So I wanted to answer McLaren, but I didn't get to highlight the question. I don't know where it went now. never mind. Definitely McLaren over here, but I hate how it looks. Wait.
No, it looks nice. What are you talking about?
The crayon Shinchan eyes when he saw girls undress.
What?
Tana is like, what? What is that?
Some comic.
Yeah. Some Japanese comic,
Yeah,
crayon
Crayon
Shinchan.
Shinchan. Go to Google, Crayon Shinchan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it looks good, lah.
I don't like it.
Imagine you are asked to build a supercar, and it mustn't look like a Ferrari, can't look like a Lamborghini, can't look like what we call all the supercars must be unique and independent and unique by itself.
Yeah,
What they've done
650,
is, and what they've done is quite amazing, like, you know?
650 or MP412C also look better.
No lah, six.
Oh, lah.
No, 570 has its own distinct look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think all the McLarens look good, lah, in its own right.
Okay, it belongs in the good-looking character category, but amongst McLarens, it's the least good-looking one to my eyes.
And
But we
compared
don't need to
to
argue this, ma. This is subjective, ma,
I
right?
think
Yeah, correct.
MP412C is the least uglier looking McLaren. Okay, not the most prettiest. I think the 570 is more handsome than the MP412C. 650S, yeah, not bad. Good looking.
No problem, Thomas. After you buy it, when I see you drive it, I will still say it's ugly. Thomas, come, run!
Crayon Shinchan.
The crayon Shinchan eyes.
No, I take it to motorsport playground. I ask Ramos to wrap it like Crayon Shinchan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the McLaren, I mean, it's such an amazing car to drive. I mean, I've driven it for a short period of time, but it took me 5 minutes to have such a strong impression on the car. More so,
McLarens are another level. McLaren, they just operate at another stratosphere compared to the others. McLaren is
Lotus on steroids.
another level. McLaren.
Lotus on steroids.
And I'm quite surprised the level of comfort. It doesn't sacrifice comfort. It's
They
still
are the
comfortable.
most comfortable supercars out there. They are
Yeah.
the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kind of comfort level where Porsches would struggle to find.
Cannot fight lah. Porsche
Like
cannot fight.
the GT3 RS gone lah. All the GT cars from Porsche gone. The comfort is out the door. Just for performance. McLarens eat them for breakfast, and yet it's comfortable. It's dailyable. It's fantastic. How they do it.
You know,
If they don't break down, if they don't break down.
Marcus Chai from McLaren, right?
Yep.
He took the 720S on Sepang.
Mm.
And of course, Marcus Chai is a really good driver. He's like,
Yeah.
he used to race, right? And he did a 217 on a stock McLaren 720S. Now, it sounds impressive, but remember, 720S is a road car. 720S is a road car. It's not a GT3 RS. It's not some crazy ass Performante or what crazy version. It's just the street version of it, right?
Yep.
And the equivalent price you can buy a GT3 RS or something. A street car going faster than the GT3 RS is insane, right?
It's crazy lah. The McLarens are amazing.
Imagine the long tail version.
Oh yo, the LT side.
But the Porsche can do 40 laps in Sepang, then go home. Super reliable. So
but for people who buy the McLaren is different level, ma.
Different level, right? Different level, correct.
Yeah, but okay, Nana, even you got one choice as your supercar between a GT3 RS, 1.2 versus a 720S. Which one you pick?
Without a doubt, it's the McLaren.
McLaren, right? McLaren,
Yeah.
right, Bobby?
Because McLarens are, I find that some brands they push beyond their point. Like Mercedes, push beyond their point and they build AMG GT, whatever. Yes, it's a fantastic car, beautiful car. But no matter what's said and done, it can go for supercar event, but it's still a Mercedes. Where else, McLaren just belongs in supercar. Like I'm home, A Porsche, no matter how good it is, even if I buy a current GTI and drive, then suddenly you got a McLaren. McLaren feels like home. While the Porsche, I must say, oh, this is a current GT. This is a very rare car. You need to something to belong there. But
Yeah.
McLaren just belongs there.
The McLaren
No
looks
fight.
so good in papaya orange. Oh. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Anyways, guys. Okay, McLaren won here, I guess.
Yeah.
Landslide
And
close.
last
Although-
answer. to
Although on the
Park
highway, the turbo will whack the McLaren on the highway. Evo Enduro turbo will go woo, disappear already. Yeah.
Okay. The last guy who asked the question, 3:30i. Okay. So guys,
Mm.
mark your calendars on the 7th of June evening. Okay. Reserve your calendar 7th of June evening for us. We're
What's
gonna
the theme?
organize a big car meet.
What's the theme?
The theme is have fun. Come meet people, have fun, got things to
Classic
makan.
car, any car.
Yeah.
Where will be?
We will announce soon. We cannot announce yet, but we will announce soon. All right. Stay tuned. Follow Horizon. Follow our updates on IG, on TikTok, or whatnot. Okay. 7th of June, we're gonna have a big gathering, and let's have fun. Okay.
Bring my cars.
All right.
Yeah. Just bring your cars and have fun. Okay.
Will do. I bring my mini classic.
Oh yeah. All right.
guys. I'm gonna go.
All right. Good night. Thank you,
Bye,
Tana. Thank you,
Thank you, Dana.
Thomas. Thank you, everybody. See you next week.
Guys, I really
Thank you,
just
Chiang.
let's give a big thank you to Chiang. He's always like behind the scenes.
Yeah. Thank you, Chiang.
Chiang, hey, bring his face out.
Yeah, where's Chiang? Always hiding.
See, kanina, he straight away go straight to this one, really.